Hi everybody, Dr. Bill Crawford here, psychologist, speaker, author of 4 books, host of 2 PBS specials. Here today to talk about the concept of being resolute. I think it's rather appropriate since I'm filming this right after the Christmas of 2013, right before the New Year's of 2014, a time when many of us are making New Year's resolutions, which on some level is a wonderful idea because it's about becoming more purposeful, which you know I'm a big fan of. But have you noticed that when I understand that the data is like 80% of these New Year's resolutions never come to pass? So I thought we could look at that and see if we could figure it out so that we could be more purposeful and more influential in our lives and in the lives of others. I think one of the challenges of making a New Year's resolution is that it's about what we're going to do in the future. I will lose weight. I will start exercising. I will stop smoking. And the problem with that, it defines who we want to be and how we want to be, not in the present, but sometime in the future. That word, I will, speaks to something we plan on doing, but not necessarily something we're doing. Matter of fact, the definition of I will do it defines us as not doing it now. And some of us have a tendency to use the fact that we're going to start doing something in the future as an opportunity to do the opposite now. Well, if I'm going to diet starting after the first of the year, well, hey, I'm going to pig out now because it's the last chance I'll get. Or if I'm going to start exercising after the first of the year, well, hey, now is my only chance to lay around and be a couch potato. Might as well take advantage of it. So what I suggest we do is change the definition, the way we describe being resolute, from I will to I am. It's a very powerful statement, I am. Whatever follows I am defines who we are. That's why we have to be careful of defining our entire being as I am depressed, or I am angry, or I am frustrated, or I am overwhelmed. Sure, a part of us may be depressed, or angry, or frustrated, or overwhelmed, but we don't want to define our entire being in a way that we don't want. Instead, we want to begin, especially during this time of being resolute about who we are and how we want to be, start defining who we are using the word I am to define what we're doing now. I am a person who is beginning to redefine my relationship with food. I'm going to start eating in a way that I would recommend to someone I love and that allows my body to find its natural, normal, healthy weight. I'm going to start exercising in a way that honors how important my health is and how important the health of my body is. And I'm going to be a person who's doing that now. See, that's a very different perspective than I will do something. It doesn't put us in the position of trying to change something in the future, and it doesn't put us in the position of doing the opposite now. So I suggest if you're one of the people that like to use this transition between years to become more purposeful, congratulations. I suggest we begin to do that in a way that makes the time that we're in, the only time we can do anything about anything, the present, the most powerful time in our life, where we are saying, I am someone who is doing this now. And then our behavior flows from that. And we become that person who's doing it again and again and again and again. It becomes a new habit. We don't have to think about it so much. And it's this very purposeful way of being that we would recommend to someone we love. So if you're making resolutions, I encourage you to be resolute about who you are now. Use the word I am versus I will and begin to define yourself in a way that actually is congruent with what you want versus what you don't want. For those of you who are familiar with my Life from the Top of the Mind philosophy, you know that this actually engages the purposeful upper 80% of the brain versus that lower reactive 20% of the brain. So I'm a big fan of us becoming more purposeful in our lives and in the lives of others, and I hope this has been helpful in you doing the same. If so, please hit the like button. You know how Google and YouTube really pay a lot of attention to that. If you have a comment, put that comment down below. I love to read your comments, and I'll respond to the ones that you want me to respond to. If you have a question, put it down there. Happy to respond to your questions. If you want me to create a presentation for your organization, just go to my website, billcrawfordphd.com, or just Google Bill Crawford, Ph.D. I'll come up on the first page. Hit the contact button, let me know what you're interested in, and I would love to come to your organization, your group, and present on stress or dealing with difficult people or leadership or anything you want me to present on. Also, if you want to work with me as a psychologist or a life coach, again, go to the website, hit the contact button, and I would love to discuss that with you as well. In the meantime, here's to you bringing more clarity, confidence, and creativity to everything you do now and into the new year. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.